So, do we finally have a good video game movie? Hey everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie Warcraft. Yes, Warcraft is a movie adaptation of the game World of Warcraft, which is a huge, phenomenal game that's been out for years and everyone loves it and stuff, and they finally made a movie adaptation of World of Warcraft, and this movie's about humans and orcs and taurens in the world of Azeroth. And before I get to this movie, I gotta say, I'm not a huge World of Warcraft fan. Like, I played the game a little bit. I had a lot of friends who played World of Warcraft. I really didn't. I played a little bit of World of Warcraft. I'm familiar with World of Warcraft. I'm familiar with the game. I know a lot about it. I've played it a few times, but I'm not like a die-hard Warcraft fan. I'm not like a huge Warcraft fan who's been playing for years and stuff. That's not me. I've played the game a bit, I'm very familiar with the game, but I'm not like a huge diehard fan, so I wasn't highly anticipating this movie because I was a Warcraft fan. I was highly anticipating this movie because this movie is directed by Duncan Jones. Yes, Duncan Jones, who's previously directed movies like Source Code and Moon. That is why I was excited for Warcraft, because Moon's amazing and Source Code is amazing. And now he's going to do Warcraft, and the trailers, it looked like it was going to be a fun movie and stuff, and I wanted this movie to be good because I thought if this movie was good, I think video game movies will finally change and we'll finally get some good video game movies. So was this movie good? Not really. No. So what I said in the beginning, is this movie good? It's not. Warcraft isn't a very good movie, and it sucks. It sucks so bad. Because I said in my Assassin's Creed trailer reaction and review, I said if Warcraft ends up being a good movie, I'll have higher hopes for Assassin's Creed. I still have hopes for Assassin's Creed because Assassin's Creed trailer looked really good, and I hope it's good, but the streak of video game movies are just dwindling more and more now, and this movie wasn't good, and I was so disappointed because I thought we'd finally get a good video game movie, and no, The Last Starfighter does not count, neither does Wreck-It Ralph. I'm talking about movies who are adapted from video game stories and stuff, like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Oof. This movie I thought would be finally a good video game movie. I thought we would finally get some good video game movies. And because Duncan Jones was directing this movie, I thought, if all people, someone can make a good video game movie, it's Duncan Jones. And he even failed at it. This movie isn't very good. Is it terrible? No, there's some things that I did like about this movie, and I'll get to that right now, actually. The stuff that I liked about this movie were the orcs. The orcs were the best part of this movie. Toby Kebbell was the best. He was so good in this movie, and that orc girl, I forgot her name. This movie's kind of forgettable at times. She was good. The orcs had the more interesting story, and they looked pretty cool. When it went to the humans, though, they were very boring, very bland, very generic. I didn't give a shit about them, but when they went to the orcs, they were the more interesting part. And the effects look pretty good. You can tell it's CGI, but they look fine. The world of Azeroth looks really cool and stuff. You can tell it's CGI, but it's not terrible. It's not like Owls Through the Looking Glass kind of bad. It's noticeable, but it's fine. It's fine. And there's some cool action sequences that is entertaining. Like, it's pretty entertaining to watch. That's about it. So yeah, some of the effects look good, some of the action scenes are good, and the orcs are pretty cool. And that's all I could say, because the story isn't very interesting. I didn't have a lot of fun. I thought this would be at least a fun popcorn movie, like Batman v Superman. That movie isn't very good, but it is a fun, entertaining movie. I thought Warcraft at least would be the same. I was hoping for an awesome movie, but even if it wasn't an awesome movie, at least be an entertaining movie, and I wasn't very entertained by this movie. I was kind of bored at times. I really wasn't invested with all these characters. I was invested with some of the orcs because they had the more interesting story, but when it went to the humans, they weren't very interesting, or if they went to any other characters or any other locations, I just didn't give a shit. I wasn't invested with the characters or the story, and that was a huge problem with this movie. The story was a mess. It wasn't well directed, and that's sad because Duncan Jones is an amazing director, and it had very sloppy execution and sloppy direction in this movie. And it was just sad. It was really sad watching this movie because I was going in with a big smile on my face, and that smile disappeared after about halfway through this movie. I'm like, yeah, this movie's not going to get any better, is it? It was just really disappointing, and I don't want to talk smack about this movie because it isn't a god-awful movie. it's just not a good movie. It's not good, and I was really sad and really disappointed, and I hope Assassin's Creed is the movie to finally give us good video game movies. I'm still excited for Assassin's Creed, but this really disappointed me, and I'm sad that we don't get good video game movies, and it's really disappointing. So yeah, I can't recommend Warcraft. I really can't, because if you're pumped for this movie, you'll be very disappointed, and you'll be sad that you wasted the money to go see it. So wait for it to come out on Redbox, or Netflix, or Rental, or something. Don't pay money to see this movie. It's not very good. It's not awful. It's not great, though. So yeah, scale of 1 to 10, I'll give the movie Warcraft a 5 out of 10. So yeah, it was disappointing. Oh, it was so disappointing. So yeah, that's my review for the movie Warcraft. So yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite Duncan Jones movie? My favorite is Source Code, but what is your favorite? Comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.